Hey gearheads, and welcome to Garage Talk. I'm Corey and I am standing next to the underdog of the three-row people hauler segment. This is the 2022 Kia Carnival, and it is beyond me why these aren't selling more. With a 3.5 liter V6 mated to an 8-speed automatic transmission, 290 horsepower, 262 pound-feet of torque, over 145 cubic feet of storage space inside, with fold flat seating for 8 and a window sticker that is $36,000. I just can't fathom why you would be shopping a gas-guzzling three-row SUV and not the Carnival. All right, starting under the hood, I referenced it in the intro. You do have a rather thirsty for the minivan segment, 3.5 liter SmartStream V6, powering the front wheels through an 8-speed automatic. It does make 290 horsepower and 262 pound-feet of torque, so it is plenty to get this family hauler up and moving. Closing the hood, which is held up by a prop rod. For some, that is a deal killer, but you see Kia's updated styling. This replaces the old Sedona minivan and leans heavy on all of the striking lines that Kia has been doing with their lighting and just bold design choices all the way through. And of course you get the new Kia corporate badge up here in the front, but very aggressive for the minivan segment up here in the front. No minivan review would be complete if you didn't open the rear hatch and talk about the third row seats. This LX with seat package does not have a power lift gate, and I'm actually okay with that because the lift height is not too tall. I'm 5'10", so it's very easy to grab this handle and pull it shut. And then getting back here to the rear seats, they are very simple to fold down into the floor with the pull of one handle and have a little flap here to hide the gap in between the seat and the floor. I would say behind the Chrysler Pacifica, these are probably the best and easiest to stow third row seats, even beating out the Toyota Sienna we tested earlier this year. Makes for a lot of room and opens up an even more interesting feature that this LX with the seat package has up its sleeve to show you. Opening up the power sliding second row doors on this, and you really get the trick features of this LX with the seat package. So not only do you get 3 across seating here, they are 3 individual seats that all scoot forward and back and recline, so you can find your ultimate perfect seating position back here in the back. 3 across seating also provides 3 across child seat support, because there are lower anchors even here on the middle seat. Moving into the middle seat, it is not necessarily a penalty box either, because reaching behind my right hip, it actually reclines as well, and it too slides forward and, well, all the way back. So far back that if you don't have the third row down, then you probably won't be able to take full advantage of the seat. Interestingly enough, Kia calls this the minding seat. So does that mean that if you are not minding, they're gonna put you here and send you back to the back? I don't know, a little bit strange to me. But then one last trick of the minding seat is, if I can get it into place, pull this recline lever here, you have a nice tabletop with 2 cup holders and 2 phone holders. So what's it like driving the 2022 Kia Carnival? Or exceptionally unexceptionable, really, because there's really nothing that just stands out about it. It's a good vehicle. The steering for the children's pickup line, superb. It is lightweight and nimble and can get you around at low speeds very easily and is very maneuverable, whether you are in the pickup line or in the shopping mall parking lot, because, well, again, very light and easy. The ride on this is actually very superb because you get lots of sidewall on the tires, so it is actually very comfortable when you get it out on the highway as well. This is a very simple but very well thought out interior as well. Everything is analog and exactly where you would expect it, with the exception of the touchscreen infotainment, which isn't the larger 10.25 inch, but a smaller unit, but does a great job for what you need at the $36,000 price point. Air conditioning controls are super easy to understand and are dials. No dual or tri-zone in this LX model, but for $36K does a great job in that regard. You do get a rear climate control, so it is dual in that aspect, but it is not dual side to side, which I've had cranked up and does a really good job when you get into triple digits here in East Texas summer. Again, talking about how this pilots down the road, you've got plenty of power. The 8-speed transmission is always in the right gear for what you're doing. You do have different drive modes that do include a sport mode, but I just find it hard, even if Kia isn't calling this a minivan, putting a minivan in sport mode. Gauges are easy to read. You have a just over 4-inch color helper screen in between the analog speedometer and tach. It tells you all you really need to know, including giving you a digital readout of your current speed. It's good. It's just all very good and it works. The design in here, you get more of that textured metal look from the C-pillar on the outside, so very cohesive design here. And then again, everything is exactly where you would expect it. Kia's corporate steering wheel does a good job. This isn't the flat bottom that we've sampled in some other products, but if you've driven a modern Kia, you'll know what you're getting here with the steering wheel and with the safety tech, whether it be lane keep or lane centering. This is a really good system from the Kia brand. And then seating all around is actually quite comfortable in this model and would make for a very comfortable cross-country, or in my case, cross-state cruise. You can see just how good the suspension and those tires are, because I just went over train tracks, no big commotion at all. And that's really the strong point of this minivan. One thing designers have to be careful of when designing a minivan is you're essentially designing a huge tuning fork. And if you don't design it just right, there are certain road frequencies that will just make the noise and everything reverb in here so bad and make it so annoying. This is actually a rather comfortable, compliant ride, and quiet at that. That about does it for my quick take with this LX with seat package 2022 Kia Carnival. If you want to know more of what we're driving before it is here on YouTube, go and find us on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok, all at GT Garage Talk. If you want to see more from us, be sure and hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you're notified whenever a new video posts. Lastly, huge thank you to Pelche Kia here in Tyler, Texas for allowing me to test this model today. And let us know if you want to see some more Sedona content. We are working with Kia and looking forward to the potential of getting a higher trim model in very soon. But at $36K, this one makes a very compelling case on being in my driveway. I'm Corey, and I am sitting so close, so very close. This is the winner. Future Corey. The 3-row people hauler segment. Frick.